Welcome into the CueCast, everybody. My name is Rob Held. Glad you're here. Today I want to talk about Bates numbering for a minute. If you've ever been in a situation where you need to quickly Bates number documents, we have a solution for you in OnCue. I don't mean coding the field for Bates numbers in OnCue, although I do and we will, but I mean actually putting a Bates number on a document. Programs like Final Exhibits and Easy Bates and another Adobe Acrobat function is to do Bates numbering. But you can do this within OnCue if you know exactly how to do it, and that's what we're going to get into today. So let's jump over. I want to talk about this document. Take a look right here. This document has no Bates numbers anywhere on it. This is our Plaintiff's Exhibit 4, and as you can see, there are no Bates numbers on any of these pages. So what we're going to do is we're going to create some Bates numbers. We don't have any currently, so the Bates number scheme is certainly up to you and what you wanted to do. So I'm just going to right-click on the parent document, remembering that this is the parent. Right-click and fill Bates numbers. I'm going to do Plaintiff's Exhibit 4, page number 1, and the subsequent pages within. And I'm going to start my Bates number at 1,000. Okay. Now you can use a letter here as well. Let me go ahead and do that for you. Let's say that this was DM 1000. We're going to click OK right here to let OnCue now do its thing. And as you can see here, what OnCue has done is created for you the exhibit ID right here, P4, page 14. And then right next to it, you see the Bates number, which gives you the ability, of course, to call up any of these documents by their Bates number. However, that number is not in the bottom right hand or left hand or middle of this document. So how do we do that? Well, this is where the print command comes in very well. Right click, go to print. Now, when you print this document, you can see here that you have many options at the bottom. I'm going to remove the ID. And what I'm going to do is double click on Bates number, and let's put this in the bottom right hand corner. We're going to make it large, and we're going to hit Save Changes. Now, when we check this box, notice that we have the Bates number right in the bottom of every single document, right there in the bottom right hand corner. So you could essentially at this point print this document, realizing that when you print this document and you're going to save it somewhere, when you print this Bates numbers for P4, or I could just go ahead and name it P4. I'll tell you why in just a minute. Let's just click on save. And now OnCue is going to go to work on these 618 pages, putting them together to be able to have a PDF that you can print out. And you can then go in and re-add your Bates numbered version to OnCue. All right, so that is now done. Let's go look at our Add Media window right here. What we have now on our desktop is the PDF file right here called P4.pdf. And if we actually right-click on this file, or just click on it and drag it over, we could add this back into OnCue again with the Bates numbers on it. However, we're not going to do that. We'll go ahead and open this and let me show you how this works out. As you can see here, we've got all the Bates numbers on the bottom. Now, if you want to replace what's inside of here, this particular P4 that's inside of OnCue, what we'll have to do is refresh our database, make sure that nothing is in use here, and then let's right click on P4 and let's show the file. Notice it's named ex4.pdf. So what we'll do is we'll go onto our desktop, right click and rename this one to ex4.pdf. Name it exactly the same thing. Right click and copy this one. Now we're going to move back in by right click here, show Windows File Explorer, and now we're going to paste this one in and replace the file in the destination. So you can see here that we've now replaced this. So let's go ahead and go to our annotate present. And let's take a look at P4 now. Now you can see here at the bottom, P4 now has those Bates numbers attached to it. So you can see there, DM1069. If we just typed in XDM1069, press enter, we call it up by its Bates number. You can also print that PDF out for a lawyer to be able to have in their hand so they know exactly which document they want. And it now has Bates numbers. It's just an obscure little tool, right? A little workflow thing that you can do to make things easier for you. So thank you for watching the CueCast. Thank you for liking and subscribing. My name is Rob Helt. We'll see you next week.